me up, but she ain't getting no dick. I'm the type to act like I don't know shit. Let them think they getting over, then I rearrange the whole script. Oh shit, back up on my focus for more chips. Came up with the Scarface, now with the sauces. I don't fuck with posters.
In the beginning stages of your career, I'm sure before that moment where you was like, okay, I got the deal, I got this. There were a lot of times, for all of us, that we're like, man, I'm about to quit. Can you describe those times for you?
Oh my God.
And Swain, same thing. So I'm sure battle rap had you in that mode.
I'll let y'all go. Yeah.
I don't never remember quitting, you know?
Or feeling like it.
Yeah, but I come from an upbringing that's different. My dad graduated high school 15 in the Bahamas, had his master's at 23, bought his first 8-bedroom house in 1995. So it was like I was always just running back to the hood and just trying to make something happen that didn't require so much labor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So music seemed like not as much labor to the mental had kind of kicked in, you know? So I never put all my eggs in one issue at a time with music, you know?
Right.
Like I do the battle rap, I did 106 in Park, I won that. Then the Fight Club stuff, then it went to Grind Time, then it was like Sony Red. I wasn't gonna keep on just battle. No, I got the deal over at Sony Red, distribution, put out my album, you know what I'm saying? And started learning the game, you know, because it's a record business.
Right.
And I knew that from the door. I started as an intern at Entre Records. I don't know if you remember Entre. It's like put out Corrupt Streets as a Mother. I ended up being the VP of that label when I came home from jail. Just from my hustle was crazy. You know, putting up posters in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning was crazy. Then I just would go to the gas station. It's an intern somewhere that need to hear the story. I go to the gas station at night and just pick up receipts off the ground from every gas station in Philly and go turn them in and get $1,500 tax write-off. You know what I'm saying? From my boss, Joe Marone. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, as long as you bring me receipts, I'll give you whatever money you want. So I go to every gas station, snatching them out the machine.
We're gonna just blank out the name.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that, you know what I mean?
But I mean, it was on me though. You know, I was out there running, I had to bring me back receipts for everything I did. It was me learning corporate America way differently than when you're trying to get some money from somebody who ain't got no money. Rather than somebody who got a whole floor in a building in a skyscraper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this dude put out the movie Othello, so he got old money. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Wow.
So it was different. You know, even Hustle Diaries, the documentary thing, he the one that went and got 100,000 from Paramount for them to do that and get Barry Michael Cooper to come on and narrate the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that's like an essential part of my career. That's the Takedown Records days. You know, dudes got life in prison for selling dope, you know what I mean? I was the artist on the label. I went to jail for a shooting. It was kind of different. When I came home, I was just like, I just don't want to go back to jail. It wasn't about the money with me at that point because I sold so much dope. So it was like, I don't know if anybody here sold dope like I sold dope, but once you get the money, you just feel hot. You never feel comfortable. You feel hot. You feel like, dang, you know, who coming for me? Because she's still out my pocket while I was asleep, you know what I'm saying?
Because you're not like, everybody else ain't got this. But I'm surrounded by people that don't have much.
Right.
And I know what it felt like when I ain't have much and how I was thinking.
Right.
And they all know I got it.
It's like you're putting yourself in danger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
everybody knows I got it.
Especially if you're one of them guys that start stunting. Worst thing to do.
Right. It's the same thing in the music though, especially in the new game. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when it was a struggle, you had to get everything out the label. Now it's like I got distribution through Empire. You know what I'm saying? I've been in New York a lot. We got this new crew called Spanish Fried Chicken. You know what I'm saying? It's like me, my homie Don D, then we got K Money, then we got KJ. It's like a mixture of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and black people all making hip hop.
Right.
It's the craziest thing. I got Mega Lynn. She one of the biggest movie stars in the world. You know what I'm saying? She played Vixen on the show Arrow. You know what I'm saying? She my artist. You know, I produced her whole entire album. You know, it's a different thing. You know, just the new school way of doing things where you can cash out so fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I done had so many ups and downs with the money, with people stealing, with people. You know, you can't even leave people at your crib. They steal pictures off the wall. It's crazy, bro.
So you had moments of quitting. It just wasn't quitting the
I've
music.
never had the opportunity. I've never had the opportunity to
Tell
quit.
me what it was like to quit selling dope. Tell me about that.
Because I got locked up.
Yo, I need to stop selling
Because I
dope.
got locked up.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I went to jail like for years.
Right.
You know, like I'm battle rapping every day. You know what I'm saying? Locked up in Jersey, up in Annandale and Bordentown and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know surf, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like really legit being in jail, people's names spreading around in that jail. So when I came home, bro, my only mindset was like, you know, I don't want to be abused, but I do want to be used somewhere. I want to be useful. I want to be utilized. Because I started feeling like my life was kind of worthless. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't go back to school till I was like 30. I didn't make my first beat till I was in my 30s. When Christina Milian needed somebody to make beats, and I was just like, you know, it's like a childhood crush. I'm just going to figure this out so we can make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got in there. You know what I'm saying? My homies had made Drunken Love. We was all living in the same apartment.
Right.
You know, struggling. They made Drunken Love, then the other niggas made We Them Boys, and it was just like, here come the money again. So I always try to just worry about mastering. Like, you might have seen the footage with me and KRS-One. KRS-One taught me, don't ever go for the money. Go to master things, because masters always get paid.
Hey, that's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I've never been able to quit because
Boom.
I've been trying to master this writing thing. You know, like we just shot a whole webisode thing that we're gonna do, kind of like a TV show pilot. I'm actually AWOL from a TV show called Toxic Behavior that's kind of like Snowfall that I'm the star of, that I wrote. So I've been always trying to master writing. I've never been trying to master battle rap or any, I just want to be the best writer.
And a couple times you hit my phone and be like, yo, Math, what's up, man? You still doing that?
Yeah.
You still battling?
You still battling?
And I'm like, yo, Philly, what you been doing? Where you disappeared to? He was like, man, I mastered this, I'm
Because
over
I
here
can hide
doing
behind the scenes.
Right.
You know, it's uncomfortable when people know who you is. You know what I'm saying? Like that battle rap stuff made me famous too fast, bro.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah,
so I fell back. After the Hollow battle,
We've always been waiting for the money to catch up to the attention.
the worst thing in the world is being famous and broke.
Facts. Facts. A lot of pressure.
The
Lot of
worst.
pressure.
You living with some girl, you famous hell for no reason. You just wasn't famous last
Word.
week. You know what I'm saying? Now you famous. Like, especially you with Smack DVDs. Like,
Man.
bro, people just knew you for smacking somebody for a long time. It was like they didn't even know he was nice. They didn't even know he was nice.
It took him. I'd say my second battle because Solomon was a huge threat out
Solomon
here.
was crazy. That's the you exposed.
And for
like
me to
dog
take out
life.
Solomon, right after that, it got recognized. But there was still people that was just like, but I still remember you did this.
It was the T-Rex battle when they made a cartoon after your battle.
Yeah.
That it just kind of went a different type of viral. You know, because 200,000 is supposed to be considered viral. You know, we be reaching for 20 million and all that, but really
Yeah.
200,000 is considered
Right,
viral.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you was going viral way before viral was viral. You know what I'm saying? For some good reasons, some bad reasons, but the collection of that never equated to wealth. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff on the internet, like that girl went into YouTube and blew her brains out. That's a real thing. You get what I'm saying? She killed herself in the YouTube building.
Wow.
Like it's crazy when, you know, algorithms shift and energy shift and you can't keep
Figure
it
it out.
consistent. Like, let's get straight to it. Everybody keep asking about Mook Reed, the Reed Dollars Mook battle.
Right.
I feel like anybody been doing something for 20-something years, including yourself, that can still make money right now in that field is crazy. You're a superhero to me.
Yeah.
Because the algorithms done changed so much from when we were building YouTube.
I think
All of us built YouTube
I
a
think
brick at a time.
for battle rap, it's an attractive culture, but not everybody understands the story. So a lot of people who've been there from the beginning, they stayed.
Right.
And sometimes, you pick up people, but like what you're doing right now, teaching people the history of it, it helps them to understand and it attracts them to like, okay, I have this knowledge of all this stuff. Now I'm hearing it in the music. Now I have a deeper connection to it.
Right.
And I think the story of battle rap hasn't been told. And as soon as it is, that story will allow other people to come in and enjoy the culture also, just like what you're doing with hip hop.
I agree.
If they don't shut the culture down, it's too much money, not enough accountants and things like that. I feel like the IRS is gonna come down hard on people, so be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, because recently in news, Joe Biden your buddy gave the IRS a pass to like
$600. If it's over $600, they can
check out
it.
Cash Apps, everything. They're
Everything.
collecting all that shit now.
They ain't trying none of that OnlyFans. The internet is built now. People keep acting like the internet was already here. It wasn't. They had to build it. They had to use us to build the internet. We built the internet. We did a lot of stuff for free, most of us. You know what I'm saying? Now it's built. They want you to pay for your buzz. There's certain people that just can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I figured it out. I got records with Travis Scott and Wiz Khalifa, me featuring them. When I was in them sessions, I made sure I got the biggest artists to rock with me so that I can go to Empire and do the deals and go to the little labels like Cleopatra and leave with 100 bands. And like, you know, I seen real money. You get what I'm saying? I pay my taxes too. And it's rough. You get what I'm saying? You get this big bag and then it's like some dude you don't know at all that ain't help you with the bag. It's taking the money from you.
Come here.
Or you go to jail.
Right. Absolutely.
So I just would like to see a lot of these new entrepreneurs that actually take their time, go back to school. I went back to school. I went to LACC. I went to USC to work on who I am as a businessman. Because I was getting all this money from all these different places and I couldn't keep it.
Right.
Now I can, you know what I'm saying? Like they worth money to me. It ain't just, you know, our friendships and our love we got for each other, because that can go somewhere else. But if we building something together, it's gonna be hard to walk away from the friendship, especially when I'm partnering with everybody. I ain't nobody signed to me. If you decide to take a hike, take a hike.
Man, this would have been a beautiful segue. This would have been a beautiful segue.
Chill out, man. Chill out. Chill
It's
out.
all good.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.